Hello, fellow delegates. My name is Weston Roberts, and I am running to be a national Bernie delegate. I am a working class American who has spent 5 years in the food service industry. I am a renewable energy worker with a bachelor's degree in international affairs, and I am an environmental activist. I was a Bernie delegate in Boulder County in 2016, and I was a Bernie victory captain in Denver for the 2020 campaign. I know how to fight for someone I don't know. In 2016, I joined the Water Protectors of Standing Rock and put my body on the line to defend the sacred land of the Great Sioux Nation against the interests of big oil and big banks. I also know how to fight for people I do know. In the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, my company laid off several of my coworkers, teammates, and friends who are now struggling to find work. The Trump administration has hurt the solar industry, and we need a champion of the Green New Deal in the White House to fight for them. I have worked and volunteered for several progressive campaigns, including Yes on Proposition 112, Yes on End-of-Life Options, Joe Salazar for Attorney General, Andrew Romanoff for U.S. Senate, and more. I made thousands of phone calls for Bernie 2020, hundreds of dollars in donations, and knocked on hundreds of doors. Tim Dixon, the Colorado Field Director for Bernie 2020, has endorsed my candidacy as a national delegate, saying, Weston poured his heart and soul into this campaign and was a huge part of the ground game that carried Bernie to victory in Colorado. I am not running as a delegate to represent corporate interests. I am running for you. I am running to fight for the changes our country and, frankly, humanity needs to survive. I am running a campaign centered in transparency and inclusion. If I can win your support, I intend to keep you updated at the convention every step of the way. We witnessed irresponsible and reckless decisions on behalf of our party's leadership, insisting voters should risk their lives in order to have their voices heard at the polls this year. We need delegates who will hold leadership accountable for these decisions. As I'm recording this video, the U.S. is about to surpass Italy as the world leader in fatalities on account of COVID-19. The fact the wealthiest country in the history of the world has lost nearly 20,000 lives as of tonight, and healthcare workers are forced to wear trash bags instead of protective gear when helping patients is not only a testament to the failed leadership of Donald Trump, but also the broken institution that is the U.S. privatized healthcare system. I am also running as a delegate to represent the youth. I am 27 years old. The Democratic Party is severely lacking in youth involvement and representation. I intend to be a part of that change. I want to thank everyone who has been a part of this movement. It has changed my life for the better. Don't give up hope on account of Bernie dropping out, because his campaign was never about him. It was about us. We owe it to Bernie to keep fighting for the platform he brought forth, because it is a platform of justice and equity. When Bernie said, "Not me, us," he meant it. He was counting on us to pick up the mantle and keep fighting. The struggle continues.